Hey you, sitting there, are you an anime fan? And do you have Netflix? Well, this video is just for you. What is up guys, welcome to Boomer Base. Today I'm here to bring you my top 10 Netflix original anime only series to watch. Now, if you enjoy this content, please drop a like, drop me a comment of your favourite Netflix original anime, and let me know if you haven't seen any of these down in the comment section below. But for now, let's get cracking and roll the credits. The reason I have chosen to do Netflix original anime is because every region for Netflix is different and has different anime. Here in the UK, I've got things that you might not have in the US, or you might have things that I don't have, so there isn't any point in recommending you content that you don't have access to. So I've specifically chosen Netflix original ones to make sure that everyone has access to it. Now, of course, I won't be able to appease everyone. These are my opinions, these are my top 10 recommendations. I will have some honourable mentions at the end of the video, but you'll have to stay tuned till the end of the video to find out what they are. These top 10 are in no particular order. Now, coming in at number 10, we have Bucky. On Netflix, Bucky has two different things, and I'm going to encapsulate that as a whole for Bucky. I recommend that you watch everything. If you're a fan of big muscular men and awesome fight scenes, awesome choreography, and a little bit of pushing the boundary when it comes to realism, then this is the anime for you. With Bucky, it compromises of a series called Bucky and Bucky Hanma. Now, please watch both of them if this interests you. Bucky, it has one season that's in two parts, and then it has a second season called The Great Right Eye Tournament. Then Bucky Hanma has two seasons, one at 12 episodes and one at 27 episodes. So in all, quite a lot to watch, but I promise you that it's worth it. You might be asking yourself, Ben, what if I don't like big strong men and lots of fighting scenes? Well, that's absolutely okay. I've got more for you to come momentarily. Now, to answer the burning question, what is Baki about? Baki is a popular anime series based on the manga of the same name by Keisuke Itakage. The anime follows the story of Bucky Hanma, a young martial artist striving to become the strongest fighter in the world. The series is known for its intense and brutal martial arts battles, featuring a variety of fighting styles and techniques. The plot revolves around Bucky's journey as he faces off against formidable opponents, including other skilled martial artists, convicts, and even mythical creatures. Throughout the series, Bucky seeks to surpass his father, Yujiro Hanma, who is considered the strongest creature on Earth. The anime is characterized by its intense action sequences, complex characters, and exploration of themes such as ambition, rivalry, and the pursuit of strength. It also delves into the personal lives and backstories of various characters, providing depth and emotional resonance to the narrative. Baki has certainly gained a dedicated fan base for its unique blend of martial arts, drama, and intense storytelling. It has been adapted into multiple anime series, OVAs, and has spawned various spin-offs and sequels, cementing its status as a beloved and influential franchise in the world of anime and manga. Essentially, if you like fighting anime, you'll probably like this anime. Moving swiftly onto number 9. Number 9 is a continuation of a series that's also on Netflix, but I think it gives enough justification to revisit the entire series as the whole, and that's Seven Deadly Sins, The Four Nights of the Apocalypse. Everybody has this love-hate relationship with the Seven Deadly Sins series, and we all know it's because of problematic things like the animation and how it was finished off as a whole. But I saw this series come out on Netflix and it reignited a spark for me. I didn't feel like I could watch this without finishing Seven Deadly Sins, and I finally took that plunge to finish it. And although a bit of a rocky ending, should we call it, this series here encapsulates everything that we loved about Seven Deadly Sins. It feels like what I remember and the reason why I fell in love with Seven Deadly Sins as a whole. One of the most commendable aspects of Four Knights of the Apocalypse is its ability to seamlessly expand upon the rich lore and captivating universe established in the Seven Deadly Sins. Set in Britannia, a world teeming with magic, mythical creatures, and a larger-than-life hero, the series offers a fresh perspective by introducing a new cast of characters whilst maintaining ties to the original storyline. Through intricate world building and masterful storytelling, the creators have crafted a narrative that feels both familiar and exhilaratingly new, inviting viewers to delve deeper into the mysteries of Britannia. Moreover, Four Knights of the Apocalypse succeeds in delivering captivating character development and dynamic relationships, reminiscent of what made the Seven Deadly Sins so compelling. From the enigmatic protagonist Percival to the fiery Red and the stoic Ironside, each character is imbued with depth, complexity, and a sense of authenticity that makes them instantly relatable. Their personal struggles, ambitions, growth all resonate with audiences, fostering a profound emotional connection that elevates the viewing experience to new heights. Despite concerns surrounding the conclusion of the Seven Deadly Sins, Four Knights of the Apocalypse stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of the franchise, offering a fresh and captivating continuation that honours its roots while charting an exciting new course. Furthermore, the series excels in its breathtaking action sequences, which are choreographed with precision and flair, showcasing the character's unique ability and powers in exhilarating fashion. Whether it's epic battles against formidable adversaries or moments of heart-pounding intensity, Four Knights of the Apocalypse never fails to deliver on the adrenaline-pumping spectacle that fans have come to love and expect with the Seven Deadly series as a whole. My question to you is, if you liked Seven Deadly Sins before it went shit, why are you not watching Four Knights of the Apocalypse? Go do that now. The biggest bonus for most, I think, is that our main character Percival isn't a kind of pervert, if you like. He isn't always fondling one of the other main characters and things, isn't obsessed with panties and boobies, as that can be quite a big turn off for people in a series. So this one has next to none of that. Obviously, the Four Knights of the Apocalypse might not be for you, but if you're enjoying what you're seeing, drop a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, on to the next one. Coming in at number 8, we have The Way of the House Husband, my go-to if I want to be entertained, to laugh out loud, and to cry with joy. The Way of the House Husband is one of the funniest anime I have ever seen. It always leaves me in hysterics, and it's definitely something that you should watch too. The animation of The Way of the House Husband certainly isn't for everyone, albeit it took me a while to get used to it as well. But despite that, I love it. I found it hilarious. It still flows well. It's essentially a moving manga where there's very little movement and fluidity. It's quite choppy, but this adds to the element of the comedic punchline, if you like. Way of the House Husband is a comedy anime that brilliantly flips traditional gender roles on their head, delivering a hilarious and refreshing take on domestic life. The series follows Tatsu, a former Yakuza boss who has left his life of crime to become a devoted house husband to his career-driven wife, Miku. What makes Way of the House Husband so side-splittingly funny is its juxtaposition of Tatsu's imposing Yakuza appearance with his hilariously domestic activities, from tackling household chores with intense focus and precision to navigating the challenges of grocery shopping and cooking. Tatsu approaches every task with the same seriousness and determination he once applied to his criminal endeavours. The humour in the series often stems from absurd situations Tatsu finds himself in and the reactions of those around him, who are often taken aback by his intimidating demeanour. Whether he's facing off against a ferocious vacuum cleaner or engaging in a high-stakes battle of wits with a grocery store cashier, Tatsu's deadpan delivery and unwavering commitment to his new role never fails to elicit laughs. One of the highlights of the series is its clever use of visual gags and exaggerated expressions to enhance the comedic timing. The animation style perfectly complements the absurdity of the situations, with Tatsu's exaggerated movements and facial expressions adding an extra layer of hilarity to each scene. Overall, Way of the House Husband is a much watch for anyone in need of a good laugh. Its unique premise, lovable characters and clever humour makes it a standout comedy that will leave you chuckling long after the credits roll. Whether you're a fan of slice of life comedies or simply looking for something new and refreshing to watch, this series is sure to delight audiences of all ages. Essentially, this anime is both wacky and funny. If you're not watching it, you're certainly missing out. If you don't like comedy, maybe the next one will be something more of your interest. Do you want an anime that's not only wholesome, cute, but might make you cry? Then you'll be wanting to watch my number 7 pick, and that is Kotaro Lives Alone. Kotaro Lives Alone is one of those anime that I consider to be an underrated gem, one that's not watched or talked about nearly enough. This show honestly made me cry like 4 or 5 times. It was very emotional and very sad, but it has so many uplifting, cute moments that it's totally worth it. If you enjoy the humour from The Way of the House Husband and humour like that, this anime incorporates some of that humour. So if you're a big fan of that, please check this out. This is worthy of watching, I promise you. Kotaro Lives Alone is a heartwarming yet bittersweet anime that delicately balances moments of sweetness with underlying themes of loneliness and resilience. The series centres around Kotaro, a young boy who, after losing his mother, is left to navigate the complexities of life on his own. Despite his tender age, Kotaro exhibits a surprising maturity as he learns to fend for himself and adapt to his new circumstances. What sets Kotaro Lives Alone apart is its ability to capture the innocence and resilience of childhood in the face of adversity. Kotaro's interactions with the eclectic cast of characters he encounters on his journey, from the gruff but kind-hearted landlord to the eccentric neighbours in his apartment building, providing both comic relief and moments of genuine warmth. The anime's charm lies in its ability to find beauty in the mundane and celebrate the small joys of everyday life, from Kotaro's simple pleasures like cooking his favourite meal or spending time with his pet cat, to the heartwarming connections he forms with those around him. This series reminds viewers of the importance of finding happiness in the little things. However, beneath its lightheartedness, Kotaro Lives Alone also explores themes of loneliness and loss in a poignant and thought-provoking manner. Through Kotaro's journey of self-discovery, the anime touches on the universal experience of feeling alone in a world that can sometimes seem overwhelming and unforgivable. Overall, Kotaro Lives Alone is a touching and introspective anime that tugs at the heartstrings while also delivering moments of genuine humour and warmth. Its adorable protagonist and heartfelt storytelling makes it a must-watch for anyone in search of a poignant yet uplifting viewing experience. Whether you're drawn to its endearing characters or its poignant exploration of the human experience, this series is sure to leave a lasting impression. With this anime, I think it's best that you know as little as possible. I think, it's a hard and heavy show, but if I'd known anything, I think I would have enjoyed it less. So I want you to go in knowing next to nothing and enjoy it to its fullest. I've highlighted quite a few times how sad Kotaro Lives Alone in and how deep and hard and heavy the show is as a whole, but I promise you there is absolutely tons of moments in it where I was laughing so hard that I nearly peed. I promise you it's a very good show. I loved this show as a kid on Fox Kids and Jetix, and then Netflix took it and revamped it, and even brought back some of the original voice actors. My number 6 pick is Shaman King. Look around you, look beyond. We can make an unbreakable bond. Hopefully that X Factor winning singing there just brought back a memory for you. The original Shaman King had such a fire intro. That song is still with me today, and I still listen to that song on a regular basis, so to speak. This show was my childhood, and to hear that it got a revival series was amazing to me. I love this top to bottom, getting to see Yo, Anna, Amida Maru again, even people like Ren. I was so excited for it. This means a lot to me, this show, so there might be some nostalgia coming to it, but it is still a really, really good show. And if you remember liking shows like Shaman King, Beyblade, Medabots, you name it, things like that from your childhood, this still has all that effect, and it's just in nicer animation. So let's get into it. What's Shaman King about if you've never stumbled across it? As a devoted fan of the original Shaman King series, I approached the 2021 reboot with equal parts excitement and trepidation. Nostalgia often casts a long shadow, and the fear of tarnishing fond memories loomed large for me. However, after immersing myself in the revamped worlds of shaman spirits with characters like Yo and Midamaru, I can confidently declare that the 2021 iteration of Shaman King not only lives up to its predecessor, but in many ways surpasses it. From the outset, it's evident that the production team poured their hearts and souls into every frame. The animation is nothing short of breathtaking, seamlessly blending traditional hand-drawn artistry with modern CGI techniques. Characters leap off the screen with vibrant energy, their movements fluid and dynamic, while the intricately detailed backgrounds evoke a sense of otherworldly wonder. But it's not just the visuals that shine in this reboot. The storytelling has also undergone a meticulous revitalization, while remaining faithful to the core narrative of Horiyuki Taikei's manga. The series deftly navigates between moments of intense action and poignant introspection. Character development takes center stage, allowing viewers to forge deeper connections with familiar faces while introducing new dimensions to their personalities. One of the most commendable aspects of the 2021 Shaman King anime is its pacing. Unlike its predecessor, while occasionally faltering in its pacing, the reboot maintains a steady rhythm throughout. Each episode unfolds with purpose and precision, propelling the plot forward without sacrificing the emotional resonance of key moments. Moreover, the soundtrack deserves special mention for its ability to enhance the overall viewing experience. From haunting melodies that accompany solemn rituals to pulse-pounding tracks that underscore epic battles, the music serves as an integral part of the series' atmosphere, elevating it to greater heights. Of course, no discussion of Shaman King would be complete without acknowledging the importance of its themes. At its core, the series explores concepts of friendship, destiny, and the interconnectedness of all living things. These themes resonate just as strongly today as they did when the manga first debuted, offering viewers a timeless message of hope and unity. In conclusion, the 2021 Shaman King anime stands as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. By honouring its roots while embracing the opportunities afforded by modern animation techniques, it succeeds in capturing the hearts of both long-time fans and newcomers alike. Obviously, with a show like this, you can't please everyone. For me, I loved the show when I grew up, and then I loved this revamp. Others will despise this revamp. Others will like this revamp more than the original. There's no pleasing everyone. I'm just giving you my thoughts. I think it's certainly worth a watch, even if you haven't watched the old Shaman King. We are now at the halfway point. So again, if you're liking what you're watching, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. Now, to paint a picture, I was ill one day in bed, very poorly, and I was trying to find something to watch, and then I stumbled across this show, and that show coming in at our number 5 is Lookism. Now, this is a manhwa, and if you don't know what a manhwa is, similarly to manga is Japanese, manhwa is Korean. So we got a Korean webtoon that got made into an anime on Netflix called Lookism. So let's get into it. Now, going into this show, I had absolutely zero idea what it was about. I'd never heard of it. I just stumbled across that For You page on Netflix, and I was like, hey ho, you know what? I'll give it a go. So what this story looks at is, and I'll give a slight maybe trigger warning, I guess, like it's to do with ugly and fat people, but only as the main character. He's ugly, fat by those definitions, and he gets bullied. And then one day he wakes up in a completely nice body and he's different, and he does this sort of Hannah Montana double life persona sort of thing and attends a new school and things, and there's a whole array of different story plots that go into it. There's some aspects of fighting, singing, friendship, you name it. I was thoroughly surprised. It's a series that I've then gone to read the webtoon for, and I've been really enjoying it the same way that Solo Leveling has done for me. Like, I've become such a fan of some webtoons recently. I get such an enjoyment from them, and I think it definitely adds to it for me that they're in colour. That helps a great deal with me and my sort of disabilities and things. Like, just having colour, being able to picture it more just helps. So I won't go into any of the webtoon stuff because that's spoilers and we don't need to know that for just a recommendation. So let's get into why you should watch Lookism. Lookism is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. offering viewers a compelling narrative that delves deep into the complexities of identity, social expectations, and the power of self-acceptance. Here's why you should watch and prioritise this movie for your Netflix watch list. The first one is its intriguing premise. At its core, Lookism presents a unique premise that immediately grabs your attention. The protagonist, otherwise known as Daniel Park, is a high school student who discovers that he can switch between two vastly different bodies, one muscular, intimidating, and very, very hot, the other nerdy, fat, ugly, and unassuming. This duality sets the stage for a captivating exploration of identity and the impact of physical appearance on one's life. The next is its rich character development. One of the series' greatest strengths lies in its character development. As Daniel navigates the complexities of his dual existence, we witness the struggles and triumphs of a diverse cast of characters, each grappling with their own insecurities and aspirations. From the fierce determination of his alter ego, otherwise known as Big Daniel, to the quiet resilience of his original self. The depth and complexity of each character adds layers of depth to the storytelling. The next is its social commentary. Lookism certainly doesn't shy away from addressing and pressing on social issues, including bullying, discrimination, and the pressures of conformity. Through its narrative, the series offers insightful commentary on the harsh realities faced by individuals who don't fit neatly into society's narrow definitions of beauty or success. It prompts viewers to question their own prejudices and reconsider the importance of empathy and acceptance. Lookism has a wonderful balance of drama and comedy. While Lookism tackles definitely weighty themes, it also knows how to balance its dramatic moments with light-hearted humour. The series isn't afraid to interject levity into tense situations, offering moments of genuine laughter amidst the overreaching narrative. This balance helps keep viewers engaged and emotionally invested, ensuring that the story never feels too heavy-handed. Lastly, its visually stunning animation. Lookism has fluid animation and a vibrant colour palette, and it's a visual feast for the eyes. The character designs are distinct and memorable, capturing the essence of each personality with precision. Whether depicting intense fight scenes or quiet moments of introspection, the animation elevates the storytelling, immersing viewers in the world of the series. In conclusion, Lookism transcends the label of a mere anime series, offering viewers as a thought-provoking exploration of identity, acceptance, and the power of embracing one's true self. With its compelling premise, rich character development, social commentary, and visually stunning animation, it's a show that deserves a spot on every anime enthusiast watch list. So why wait? Dive into the world of Lookism on Netflix and prepare to be captivated from the very first episode. Oh my gosh, and the ending song Fly Up was an absolute ear treat. I had that song on my playlist and I was spamming that on repeat for days on end. It's still on my playlist today. It's such a good song and it's almost just worth it for that. It's eargasm sounding. It's great. Now, Lookism might not be for you, but maybe I can sway your mind with the next one. After all, it won an award for being the best anime. Coming in at number 4 is the Anime of the Year for 2023, and that was Studio Trigger's Cyberpunk Edgerunners. If you've been living under a rock, you may not have heard of this. What the fuck was that? Now, Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a show that is one of the highest rated anime/animation series on Netflix, which speaks to itself. And not only does it have that accolade of winning Anime of the Year for 2023, but it's also something that's in tangent with the game Cyberpunk 2077, which I'll admit I haven't played all too much. I've only played a very small amount. So I came into this show with some high expectations, we'll call it, but also knowing very little about the world that surrounds the cyberpunk world as a whole. Periodically, an anime emerges that treads a precarious path. Depending on one's perspective, it either plummets dramatically or defies the odds, crossing to the other side with grace. Cyberpunk Edgerunners epitomizes such an anime. Its essence lies in how deeply one can engage with a narrative teetering on the edge of a balance, a narrative not striving for equilibrium in the first place, whether due to its brief 10-episode span, its origin as a spin-off of a game derived from a novel, or its distinct triggerisms. Edgerunners doesn't aim to offer a comprehensive experience, rather it aims to deliver its message swiftly, relying on the world, the storyline, and accompanying themes. Does it accomplish this feat? That verdict varies, as it's a matter of interpretation. Despite initial skepticism fueled by the notorious bugs of the video game Cyberpunk 2077, the anime adaptation successfully immerses audiences into the vibrant and intricately detailed world of Night City. Departing from traditional Japanese animation tropes, the series boasts a unique identity with its fast-paced movements and immersive English dub. Action-packed fight scenes puncture the narrative, serving both as entertainment and commentary on the desensitization to violence in a dystopian society. Despite limited exposition, the characters are remarkably well developed, fostering genuine connections with the audience. Technology plays a central role without overwhelming the storyline, though some antagonists may feel underdeveloped. While the series is short, its dense content leaves viewers longing for more, a testament to its captivating storytelling and richly crafted world. Cyberpunk for me was so good that, even though I'm not a huge solo gamer, it did make me want to play. It did make me want to look at the world. It did make me want several spin-off series and things, all depicting different characters and focusing on different characters. For those things we might never get. As for this video, this is just a video that's my recommendations. Cyberpunk and the world of Cyberpunk might not be for you. It's not for everyone, but I implore you to at least give it a try. I go by the rule of 3 episodes. If I'm not liking it by the end of the 3rd episode, I drop it, whether that's anime or animation or just live action. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have a anime that sometimes often doesn't get called an anime and is overlooked, as it's done as a more Western style, but I still consider it an anime, and that is Castlevania. Castlevania is a show that I watched in English dub. I really couldn't tell you if there is a Japanese sub for it, but the English voice acting in it is worthy enough to watch it for it. It spans 4 seasons and it's not too long as a whole. It's so good. Now, I've never played any of the Castlevania games, bar one that I can I'll put a picture up that I played on the PlayStation 3 back in the day, but other than that, I knew of the Castlevania world and some of the characters within it, but never stumbled across any lore or dived into it until this show came out, which gave me the momentum to jump straight in. As with many others on this list, I fell in love, and that's why I'm wanting to recommend these to you today. So let's dive right in and find out what Castlevania is about. A vampire hunter fights to save a besieged city from an army of otherworldly creatures controlled by Dracula. When Lisa Tepesh, beloved wife of Vlad Tepesh, aka Dracula, is accused of witchcraft and burned at the stake by an overzealous bishop, Dracula declares war on the people of Wacatia and unleashes an army of murderous demonic creatures from hell. Luckily, Trevor Belmont, last survivor of the Belmont clan, a disgraced family known for hunting all kinds of monsters, is still in town and agrees to take the fight to the Lord of Vampires. One of the standout aspects of Castlevania is its richly developed characters, from the reluctant hero Trevor Belmont to the enigmatic and morally complex vampire Alucard. Each character is given depth and nuance, making them compelling and relatable. The series delves into their motivations, struggles and moral dilemmas, adding layers of complexity to the narrative. Moreover, Castlevania excels in its world building, transporting viewers to a visually stunning realm filled with gothic architecture, eerie landscapes and terrifying creatures. The attention to detail in the animation brings this world to life, immersing viewers in its dark and foreboding atmosphere. Beyond its captivating story and visuals, Castlevania also boasts exhilarating action sequences that are as thrilling as they are brutal. From epic battles against hordes of monsters to intense one-on-one showdowns between powerful adversaries, the series delivers pulse-pounding action that keeps viewers on the edge of their seat. Overall, Castlevania is a triumph of animated storytelling, offering a compelling narrative, richly developed characters and breathtaking visuals. Whether you're a fan of the video game series or simply love dark fantasy tales, this series is well worth a watch for its captivating blend of horror, action and drama. Now, obviously I can't give you spoilers about a show, as that would defeat the point of recommending you the show in the first place, but in season 4 Trevor Belmont has a fight against a character, and that fight is absolutely off the chain. It's one of my favourite fights, just hands down across all of anime. It's so well done and looks so beautiful. It's honestly such an underrated fight scene, despite the popularity that it has. Like Baki and Seven Deadly Sins, Castlevania also has a follow-up series called Castlevania Nocturne, in which that takes place after Castlevania, after a fair bit of time passes. So if you end up watching Castlevania and enjoy it, Nocturne is still really good, and we're due to get a Nocturne Season 2 at some point soon, so I'm very excited for that. The penultimate series on this list, coming in at number 2, is Violet Evergarden. Now, Violet Evergarden has 13 episodes on Netflix. It has an OVA special and 2 films. It is an absolute wonderful, breathtakingly beautiful anime that's such a slice of life love story with countless elements of warmth, hardship, and growth. In the aftermath of a great war, Violet Evergarden, a young female ex-soldier, gets a job at a writer's agency and goes on assignments to create letters that can connect people. After 4 years of conflict, the Great War has finally come to an end. Caught up in the bloodshed was Violet Evergarden, a young girl raised to be a deadly weapon on the battlefield. Hospitalised and maimed in a bloody skirmish during the war's final leg, she was left with only words from the person she held dearest, but no understanding of their meaning. Recovering from her wounds, Violet starts a new life working at CH Postal Services. There she witnesses by pure chance the work of an auto memory doll that transcribed people's thoughts and feelings into words on paper. Moved by the notion, Violet begins work as an auto memory doll, a trade that will take her on an adventure, one that will reshape the lives of her clients and hopefully lead to her self-discovery. At its core, Violet Evergarden is a story of self-discovery, healing, and the power of human connection. The series follows the titular character, Violet Evergarden, a former soldier who embarks on a journey to understand the meaning of love and emotions after the war has ended. As she becomes an auto-memory doll tasked with ghost-writing letters for others, Violet learns to navigate the complexities of human emotions while coming to terms with her own past trauma. What sets Violet Evergarden apart is its exquisite storytelling and stunning visual aesthetics. Each episode is a beautifully crafted narrative that explores themes of love, loss, forgiveness, and redemption. The animation is breathtaking, with lush backgrounds, intricate character designs, and fluid movement that immerses viewers in the world of the series. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Violet Evergarden is its ability to invoke genuine emotion in its audience. From moments of heartbreak to instances of profound joy, the series elicits a range of feelings that resonate long after the credits roll. This emotional depth is amplified by the superb voice acting and hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, which complement the storytelling perfectly. Moreover, Violet Evergarden features a cast of compelling and well-developed characters, each with their own hopes, dreams, and struggles. As Violet interacts with her clients and colleagues, she learns valuable lessons about empathy, compassion, and the importance of human connection. These relationships are the heart and soul of the series, driving its emotional impact and leaving a lasting impression on the viewer. In summary, Violet Evergarden is a masterpiece of storytelling and animation that touches the heart and soul of its audience. With its captivating narrative, stunning visuals, and profound themes, this heartwarming series is a must-watch for anyone in search of a truly transformative viewing experience. With Violet Evergarden, I cried at least 5 times through the series alone. I don't even want to talk about how many times I cried after the series and things, but this show alone, I can't explain to you why you should watch it any more than I have done already. You need to go experience it for yourself and then be like myself, who then projects that Violet Evergarden is something that you should watch. Now, coming in at the number 1 spot is the Honourable Mentions. Now, I know this is unexpected and you might have thought that there would be another series to come, but I found that I had more than 10, and the only way to fit in all these was to have honourable mentions, and those honourable mentions are as follows. We have a lovely romance slice of life series called Romantic Killer. Highly recommend. We then have another sports fighting anime that's insane, has some crazy fight scenes, and that is Kengen Ashura. Next, we have a series that I have reviewed on the channel called Goodnight World, a sort of isekai, really dark series. Next, we have a sort of, I guess, like slice of life. It's an arty one, almost the same way as like Food Wars slash a sports anime. It's a non-battle anime, if you like, and that's a series called Blue Period. Highly recommend it. It blew my mind. Next, we have Argene Demi-Human. That was one of the first anime Netflix originals that appeared on Netflix, along with things such as Devilman Crybaby. And then finally is Doro Hedoro. If you have managed to make it to the end of this very long video, I want to give you a pat on the back and thank you very much for watching this far. I have tried really hard with editing on this video, and it's the most edited video that I have ever done and have ever accomplished. So I'm very proud of what I'm about to put out, and I hope you enjoy it. If you do like videos like this and want to see more, drop a comment, drop a like, let me know that you enjoy it, and so that I can bring you more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and tune in to another episode on Boomer Base here now. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you for watching the video. Click the button to keep watching, or click the other video for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.